Welcome back to the Tropical Update. It's Monday, August 21st. I'm Tom. I'll be guiding you through the graphics tonight. We'll be talking about the remnants of Harvey, where it's going. We'll also be talking about 92L as it moves northwest near Florida, and it's also running into some dry air, and we'll be looking at that very soon. First up, we're going to pull up our first graphic, and that is the tropical weather headlines. The remains of Harvey is moving west-northwest at 15 to 20 miles an hour. There's about a 50% chance it may reform into a tropical storm in the next 2 days. 92L is still in the dry air, moving through it, and it's moving northwest at around 15 miles an hour. Our next graphic up is going to be showing where these systems are. As you can see, the orange X is the remnants of Harvey. The yellow X above the islands is 92L, and the yellow X in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean is just a wave. It has basically a 0 chance of development in the next 2 to 5 days. And here is the 5-day graphical, and as you can see, 92L, which we're really watching, could be anywhere along the eastern U.S. Within 5 days. Our next graphic up is going to show tropical low Harvey, and you can see it's very disorganized and very little convection at this point. But as I said, in the next 2 days, they've got about a 50% chance of reformation, and in 5 days, 80%. At that point, it'll be on the other side of the Yucatan into the Bay of Campeche. That'll probably be Wednesday. Our next up is, where is it going to go? Well, it's going to go across the Yucatan, and from there, they're looking for it to make a slight northerly curve, and it could be somewhere in the area of Brownsville or in Mexico. So we need to keep an eye on that in the next few days. Next up, here's 92L, the model. And as you can see, they're showing it right there at Florida, South Florida, Central Florida. And that's why we really need to keep an eye on this and watch it. What's going to happen is it's in this dry air, but when it gets to the northern part of the Bahamas, it'll be out of it, and it'll be over the Gulf Stream, and it could intensify into a tropical storm. Here's a picture of it, and you can see that it actually looks better than it did last night, but it is running into some dry air, and you'll see that just in a minute, and that will stop any quick formation and strengthening. Okay, our next one up is the water vapor loop. Actually, it's a water vapor picture, and as you can see, that dark line and that darker area, that is the area of dry air, and that's what it's going to have to go through. But once it gets up to the northern part of the Bahamas, off the Florida coast, that's when we really need to keep a good eye on it, because it could develop or at least be a large rainmaker. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and we'll keep an eye on all this, 92L especially, since it looks like it's going to be closer to the U.S. than the models before. So thank you. Make sure you subscribe, and have a great day.